So this is a tutorial on how to make a MIDI foot controller, or a key command foot controller, however you want to look at it. I use it for Ableton Live, but you can use these things for pretty much any DAW that uses key commands. What you want to do is just take an old keyboard, anyone that hooks up through USB, I think is the only one that you can use for that, and you will pop out all of the other keys that you don't need, and make sure to test the keys that you want to use, because some of these keys have built-in functions. I think Ableton's F keys have built-in functions for soloing certain tracks, so yeah, don't use those. But basically what you're doing is just leaving the leftover keys, the ones you want to use, and adding foot switches to them. And you can make the switches out of anything. I just used little wood shivs that I got from Home Depot for like $6. And you can use things like, I think they're called toilet shivs or something. It's little like plastic feet. Even like door stops will work if you really want to do that. But yeah, a basic idea is just popping these keys out and leaving little cardboard pieces or something to like elevate the keys a little bit above the cardboard layer. So the way I did it was to take my keyboard and cut out spaces on a piece of cardboard that I would lay over it for the keys to pop through, and I used a piece of a plank that was from a fence for the bottom piece just because I wanted it to be more secure. And I do advise that you don't really want to be stepping on a plastic keyboard if you can help it. You want to put something under it to support it, and then I glued rubber feet to the bottom of that so it wouldn't slide around. So you're going to be taking your wood plank, and I just taped it to it, as you can see, with duct tape strips. You can also glue that, and you put a layer of cardboard over top of it, again with the cutout pieces for the keys. And I took pieces of, I think it was like 2 layers of cardboard for each key to make it elevated enough for the key, or for the switches not to actually touch the cardboard. So after that, I just covered everything in electrical tape and duct tape around the edges to protect it, and I think more duct tape after I put the cardboard on to secure it more. And that's pretty much it. Then you just sync up everything in your DAW to make it work how you want it to, and then you're set. So yeah, it's a pretty good alternative to spending like $200 on a foot switch you'd actually get offline. Just make it yourself, really. Alright, so this is the finished product. Just electrical tape and duct tape lining the outside here through some screws and a tag in for effects. As you can see, I've got the pedals synced to Ableton's loop effects. You just drag those from the audio effects. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. And I've got each one of these synced up to, I think, 7 tracks on here, so it's like loop, clear, loop, clear, loop, clear, and so on. And I think these are my drum tracks, but that varies for what I'm trying to do. But yeah, it's a great option for like all of $6 for these wood shivs, but you can use anything, like I was saying. And oh, you will have to use Control K because these are key commands, so that'll bring up this menu as opposed to Control M, which is your MIDI. So you'll just set them up just like you would with your MIDI controllers, except it's key commands. So yeah, I'll just have this set to loop 1 and so on. And it's also a good idea to like label these if you like looking at them for reference, or like use different electrical tape for colors. It's up to you. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or found it useful in any form or fashion. If you have any critiques or useful tips, be sure to add them in the comments section. Much appreciation, friends.